right.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Welcome to another episode of Dude Baby Podcast.
Hello.
How's everybody doing today?
We're creeping up on 100. We're creeping up on 100 episodes.
I was going to say, I'm only 35, dude.
We're creeping. We're almost there.
Not even halfway. I'm not even Bon Jovi yet.
What age do you hope you're going to live till? Realistically. You can't say 100.
No, I would never want to be that old.
I
That
mean,
sounds
I would.
Fucking a nightmare.
If you were surprised, like, say if you could still walk.
that's the biggest thing.
And you were completely there.
That's the biggest thing. And I think we've talked about this before, but like, there's older people in their 50s and 60s who are just as lively as I am, if not more, some of them.
My mother-in-law she can get after it. She still does yard work. She can still carry my kids.
That's a pretty big feat.
No,
I don't think people understand.
She can carry my kids upstairs.
My youngest, and I mean, he's not a big kid. I mean, he's a skinny kid. Uriah's small, but like,
It's still
he's
a kid.
He's 8.
Yeah.
He's 8 already. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like he's like a fucking infant.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, that kid is fucking
60 pounds?
60, 70 pounds.
Stocky.
And yeah. And like sometimes he'll go for me to like pick him up, and I'm like, bro, like I'm fucking gonna get a hernia. Like I'm gonna hurt myself here.
Hernia that.
A hernia that. But see, it all depends. Like I also see 50 and 60-year-old people who can't even move on their own.
My mom.
Pobrecita,
I love her.
dude,
But she didn't. You know what fucked up my mom a lot? A lot of things. My mom smoked. She didn't exercise. She didn't do like stuff for not that you have to, but she didn't have jobs or outlets that gave you natural exercises. She did and she didn't. One thing that fucked her up the most, and she'll attest to this, is that she used to be an overnight stalker at HEB.
Oh, dude. For one, the schedule fucks you up.
Yes.
The schedule itself is fucked up.
And she didn't have any knee pads. Now they have knee pads, and even then, that'll fuck you up. But my mom was stocking the low shelves on her knees with no knee pads for hours. And even to this day, like, her knees are fucked. And she'll say this. She's like, gone. She was like, my knees fucking hurt.
Yeah, they're gone. They're like, they're just grinding them down at some point, like, oh, dude, that sounds so shitty.
I worry about my job because my job, stepping down from the truck, we have 3 stairs. We got to walk up and down. And you don't think it's that big of a deal, the impact. And the old trucks, I don't think they used to have handrails. Now they have handrails in all of them. And they're very diligent about making us do everything by procedures.
Yeah.
And one of them is using the handrails, getting on and off the truck. For one, it prevents really bad falls. In case you trip, you don't get too hurt.
Yeah.
But they say if you do this job for 20, 30 years without using the handrail and stepping
have wear on you.
Yeah, it'll blow out your fucking knees. And I've seen some of the older guys that have blown out their knees.
Jesus.
To where they've had surgeries on them, for one. And some of them, dude, they're bow-legged. Like if they've been riding a horse their whole life.
Yeah, dude, that's a nightmare, dude.
Yeah, and so I'm very conscientious about, and then lowering myself, like
actually,
yeah,
squatting, not bending over,
using certain muscles, and I started doing that now to where I just do calisthenics every day, even if I don't want to.
Yeah.
And it's not much, and people think that's not that much, but it's all about warming up.
Exactly. Yeah.
And moving correctly.
Yeah.
There's a way to move. Like, I could just get up from my seat and walk over there, pick something up and walk down these. Anybody could do that. There's a way to do it to where it's the most efficient for your body.
Exactly.
To where you could do it. You don't get tired. You don't get hurt. And if anything happens, it's really easy for you to maintain your balance. And stuff like that. And I'm try to be very aware of that when I'm moving. I try to do that as much as I can. Because there were times in the beginning where I didn't do that. And I would get more tired quickly, like throughout the week.
Yeah.
I would feel fatigue at home. And I would get hurt. I'd get hurt.
Yeah, dude. I've been there before. I mean, I had a lot of delivery driving jobs before I worked.
You backflipped out of a truck with a TV.
Dude, yeah, dude. That
sounds
crazy.
like I'm making that up.
Yeah, dude. I legitimately backflipped out of a fucking truck. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Oh, you know one thing though, I will say. I don't know if it's any better because I haven't heard about it as much. But I'd rather have knee problems than back problems.
I mean,
I hear about people with back problems all the time.
true.
I mean, I hear about people with knees and they're like, oh, yeah, I hurt my knee or I tore my ACL.
True, because
whatever,
it seems like you could replace your knee, but not your back.
Yeah, dude.
You
And
can
you
get a
know
knee
what's
replacement.
crazy is like, because like, I won't put her name out there. My boss's husband, you know about him. And he has like a lot of back problems. And he's like constantly like slip disc and like all this stuff. And he's like in and out of surgery all the damn time. And I'm like, dude, that means that nothing is working. Because if it was, you wouldn't be in and out of these surgeries. Like, and that sounds terrible, like to have all these surgeries and do all these things. And
God forbid, I never want to have
that's why I
surgery
don't want
on
to
my
be old.
shit.
I don't want to be old, dude.
I look forward to it.
Legitly, I don't want to be old.
I look forward to it
Take
because
me out at 60.
I'm
Take
looking.
me out.
Dude, I saw this thing on the Travel Channel the other day, and they're in Singapore, and it's a bunch of Asian dudes that have been retired for a good while. One of them's 80. They've been retired since they were 60. And I mean, are they the healthiest bunch of guys? No, but they're all walking, they're all talking, they're all cool. They meet 2 to 3 times a week, and it's them at a table. It's the middle of the day. They all have pints, and they have a bowl of fried pork belly in the middle.
That's fucking awesome.
And they're literally like,
That
we
is
just
pretty awesome.
come. We don't have to work no more. They've been chilling for almost 20 years, not working, drinking, eating pork belly, fucking around. And dude, seriously, they're having you can tell they're having so much fun. They're generally happy. And I was like, dude, this is a goal. And people be like, why don't you do that right now? I'm like, I'm working right now. I have kids. I have a family. This is what I'm doing right now. And I like doing it.
Yeah,
I'm working. I like working because I work outside. It's exercise. There's a lot of cool things about my job that I enjoy. It's not
Right.
the best, but for a job, I'm like, I don't mind it. And then I come home and I
Excuse me.
spend quality time with my kids and my family.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I make time for my friends. We come and podcast, and I love that too. But,
Yeah.
you know, there is going to be a time my kids are going to be grown. You know, my wife might be doing her own thing a little bit more. And I'm going to meet the bros 2 to 3 times a week, get drunk, and eat pork belly, and just laugh about everything. That's a goal. Like,
You just go
I
right
can't
back
wait.
to being 17 again.
Yes. I can't wait to fucking get there.
See, like,
I can't wait to get there.
For me, I guess it just depends on when I get there and how I am.
I agree.
Like, I need to just be taking, for one, I just need to take better care of myself
Yes.
now. I need to take care of, like, it's as simple as that. Like, I won't be able to live the older life that I want if I don't take care of myself now.
Exactly, and you do have to think about that, and
Yeah.
it sucks because it's a luxury.
Yeah,
if you're not set up well enough now, you can't plan for the future. Because if you're in survival mode, which I'm not saying that's what you are, but if people are in survival mode of I don't know what's gonna happen between now and tomorrow, you
Yeah.
can't think about 20 years from now, and I get that, and maybe you're not in a position to where you don't have the luxury to do that. But
Yeah.
that should be a goal. Not only should you have the goal of getting things set up now and enjoying now as much as you can,
Yeah.
but then also planning for the future. Because some people like to say, oh, you're not going to take it with you. Why are you planning for later? Anything could happen. It's like, that's true. But what happens when you get there and you didn't make a plan?
Yeah, exactly. See, like, even as lame as it is, I hate my job and I hate it. Like, I hate it a lot, but it takes care of me and it takes care of all the things that I need. I even have a retirement fund already set up for this place.
That's awesome.
Like I've had it set up.
Can I ask you why you hate it? Because let me just put this out there before you tell me why you hate it.
Okay.
You're really good at it.
Ugh.
You're really good at it.
I think that's why a part of why I hate it.
Dude, you should take pride in that.
I
You should
mean,
take pride.
don't get me
People can
wrong.
walk into that restaurant and watch the whole day how it functions. Because even when the first time I shadowed you in the front of house, and I'm going to be real about this, I've always thought you were a dependable guy. Because, and I'm not throwing this in your face. I worked there before you.
Yeah.
And I didn't help you get the job, but I was like, you were kind of in between.
Yeah.
You got the job yourself, but the whole point is that you were like, man, I'm working. And I was like, you should just come work with me.
Yeah.
Because it's easy. You're going to get on for sure. And we're just going to be able to work together. That's fun. So
Yeah.
you did do it. You got yourself the job.
Yeah.
You went past me in like a year. Like you went from brand new on the dish, which that's where everyone starts, and you passed me up as far as your ability to do jobs in the restaurant, and then your ability to make money.
Yeah.
You passed me up in a year because you went to front of house and you started making twice as much as me. And then I remember, I don't know why it took me so long, where I was like, I want to go to front of house because I saw how well you were doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do it too.
Yeah, dude.
And then I shadowed you. They let you train me.
Yeah, I remember that.
And seriously, man, I was blown away about how much you could do while we were working. And it wasn't even so much of a pride thing that you were like, oh, I have to do good or anything like that. That's just how you are.
Yeah.
And that's how you work. And it was admirable because you were hustling. Like, I was following you and I was like, holy shit, dude, Falon don't stop moving. Like, Falon does not fucking stop. And anytime he's walking to somewhere, he's doing something.
Yeah.
And then even like on the way to do something else, you'll do something. You're like, oh, let me go cash this person out. You're walking past tables. Y'all good? You want anything? Got it? Got you. Oh, this? Got you. And then you're cashing at a table. You're grabbing things back. And of course, people are like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Not everybody's a good server. Yeah. Not everybody's a good host. Not everybody's a good worker. They're not functional. We've seen bad ones. And you would look at yourself and be like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's like, fair enough. But not everybody can do that. And even if they know, they can't. They don't have organization and compartmentalization shit to where they can multitask efficiently.
Yeah.
So why would you hate a job that, for one, you're good at, everybody likes you, and you're super dependable? Because what kind of a job realistically could you say that if you were as good at that as you are this?
Yeah. No, because, you're right. I mean, the reason I hate it is almost like any other cliche job, which is why I don't leave. Because it's like, it's the people, for one. Like, some of the people there are just fucking annoying. But it's also that's a double-edged sword on that part, because that's also sometimes the best parts about it, whether they're terrible or not.
Yeah,
it's like you're gonna bring drama, you're gonna bring something for us to talk about, or you're gonna laugh at you or whatever. So that one's kind of like a double-edged sword, because like the people suck there, but there's also some really great people there.
Yeah.
And even the customers, like sometimes like I talk to customers and I'm like, dude, I had no idea you live this kind of lifestyle. Like, I was talking to some dude the other day, and he comes in pretty often. He sits at the bar. He waits for his girl. She's the manager at one of the stores right by us. Mm-hmm. So he just waits there for her to get out, and then they go. Sometimes she'll come in and she'll have a drink too, and whatever. Yesterday was one of the first times like it was slow to where I could like stand there and talk with him for a while. Like a lot of times we're like, hey, yeah, man, how you doing? Like, what are we drinking?
Talk,
we're talking real quick and I'm moving, but like yesterday was slow. So I was actually like standing there, we were talking. Bro, he was showing me that he was restoring this it was a 64 Chevy pickup truck that he had. And I'm like, bro, like, I didn't even know you were a mechanic. Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, it's bad. And I'm usually not into low riders, especially trucks, because I think it's so dumb of an idea. Yeah. The whole point of a truck is that it's lifted and you're going to fucking drop it. Yeah. It's dumb. But this one was like not fully lowered. So it was just like partially lowered, and he had the rims on it. It was in this nice green with like a silver pinstripe on it.
I love the dark greens.
Dude, well, green's my favorite color for one. So it's like, but yeah. And I was like, dude, that's fucking cool. But management, I also hate management.
No, I agree, but
the management is terrible, but that's just almost everywhere. Job. Yeah, that's why I say a lot of the things that I hate are just common things.
Yeah,
they're common things, and then the whole I do good, even if I actually thought that, I'm not really big on like that. But I think what would bother me is just like I feel like I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing my job. And y'all should be able to function, if not at the same level, fine, but somewhere close to the same level. And you're right. A lot of people really just don't. And it pisses me off.
Yeah. They either don't care or they're inept.
Yeah. And it's like, just go somewhere else. Like, Because then you just make it harder for everybody else.
I agree, because I have the
that's
same
why I
problem
say-
at my job, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't think so because it's just like me
You're
on a
almost,
truck.
yeah, you're almost singular.
But they make me. They've made people who are good pick up the slack for other people, and if something happens to where it's something out of anybody's control,
Yeah.
that they need backup because something happened, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But there are legitimately people that either suck at their job,
Yeah.
and they've been there long enough to where they either shouldn't suck at their job at this point, or B, management should have stepped in
Yeah.
and had some sort of intervention of their performance. Of
Exactly.
either we need to train you better, or
Exactly.
you're not good enough for this job, because this is a high paying job. It's in high demand, and there should be a certain,
Threshold that we hold you to.
Yes.
Yes, I
And,
agree.
and there's one, everybody has off days. I've had them before.
Yeah, I
But
do
if
too.
you have more off days than on days, then at one point, you need to look at this guy and be like, this is a weak link, and it's bringing everybody else down, because people are having to pick up slack when they shouldn't have to, because this person either knows they can get away with not putting in any effort, getting paid the same as me, and then doing less work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's going to piss everybody off, because then at one point, everybody has to adjust their shit to where they're not as available to pick up slack. And that makes me look a certain way, where you have to play this game of, I'm good and I can take care of my part of the lifting, no problem. And if you need me to back up, if you absolutely, someone needed me, I got you, and you could depend on me.
Yeah.
But if I'm having to pick up slack for people that either don't give a fuck or shouldn't even be here,
Yeah.
it's going to piss me off.
Exactly. And I think that's what it is. So, like, example, I went in yesterday, Friday morning, and the guy that opened up with me is the manager. And see, the problem is I was management before. So all these people still treat me like I'm a manager. So they're giving me info that they probably shouldn't even be telling me. But anyways, he's like telling me that the night before, which was Thursday night, one of the servers who everybody's been complaining about, we've all been complaining about, she doesn't do nothing. She has tables walking out on her like all the time. Like, she's disorganized. She constantly has to have like things fixed for her. So we have this new system, right? And if you run a card on it, it'll take the card, take the payment, right? If you do it again, you know, sometimes people will be like, oh, can you put the food and the drinks on separate tickets? But they're using the same card. And so when I close the food and then I go to swipe for the drinks, it'll tell me, hey, you've used this card already. Do you want to use it again? So it verifies and it knows that you've used the card more than once. The other day she came up and she was like, I accidentally charged the table 4 times.
You can't accidentally do that.
Yeah, you didn't accidentally do it. You physically fucking told
Bypass
it.
the
Yes,
system.
you told it yes that you want to fucking charge it again and again and again. And I'm like, dude, the other day they said that she had a big top, and it happened to be one of the other servers' moms. Well, they're always there in the restaurant. This server's mom, and I'm not gonna say her name, but you've seen her. You've seen her at the school, and her mom came in, and you know they always come in. Her and the dad always come in. This girl, they said she did nothing. She didn't run one pizza. She didn't run one salad. She literally just stood at the drink station over by the bar almost the whole night, and they tipped her $300. The other servers were like telling me they were fucking pissed. They were like, we literally did everything for her, and she just got tipped out like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's it's.
But I only want to live till I'm like 60 or 65.
Oh man, the restaurant. And
Yeah, dude, it's a double-edged sword, because you're right, dude. You know what's crazy? I just did my taxes, dude. I did my taxes. This is on paper, so this is not fully what I make, but I made almost 62 on paper this year. I'm like, dude, that's fucking sad. I'm not broke. I'm not broke, but I don't exactly have a lavish life.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, well, I live lavish, more lavish than most. I will agree on that.
You know, because I mean, just in standards of, don't think of well-off people in this country. If you think of the entire world, you're rich. And then people be like, you can't do that. But even in this country, you're middle class.
Yeah, by myself, which is
I can't complain. Yeah,
I can't complain. Yeah, I can't complain. I don't. And well, that's wrong. I do complain, but I don't know. That's just crazy. It tripped me out when I saw it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You're middle class, dude. You make more than teachers.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy because
you make more than cops.
See, this is why I hate this place.
Why?
I don't know. I just hate it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It feels weird to like make this much money at a restaurant.
No, I mean,
Like it's kind of crazy. Like it trips me out. Like because I feel like a type of way. Like I mean, obviously, you know, I'm single, so when I talk to like females and they're like, you know, well, what do you do? And I'm like, great. This fucking question.
There's nothing, dude. I don't think there's any shame with working in a restaurant. Because if you were,
well, I feel like there's a certain like stigmatism that's like connected with people who work at a restaurant. Like for one, I feel like you would automatically think, oh, he's probably not that well off.
Only people that work in a restaurant would maybe, I don't know, because people who've never worked in a restaurant. My wife has never worked in a restaurant.
Right.
She doesn't know anything about how a restaurant works behind the register. Not 0%, but she just doesn't know things.
Have an idea. Yeah.
She doesn't have an idea of how things work, the equipment, certain jobs, anything like that. She doesn't know because she's never worked in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's asked me or said things that to me, it's like, you don't fucking know. But I've worked in almost nothing but restaurants.
Yeah.
But restaurants. But you know, so she doesn't
put on the brain.
Yeah. She doesn't know anything, and so I don't think she would understand even the money, because there's some people that make dog shit ass money that, you know, it's like, why? How do you even do this? And what's crazy is that even you know.
Yeah, I've talked to you about some of them.
Yeah, even like really high-end restaurants, you know, fancy places, you know, if you're not the chef or the sous chef, or a line cook or a server or bartender, you're kind of just making ass. You know what I mean? You can be a dishwasher at a really nice restaurant where the chef is making 6 figures, and the dishwasher is making $10 an hour, and they're probably from, you know, Dominican Republic or
you were gonna say it. You can say it.
Mexico.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's crazy is that it's just shit like that. So you wouldn't know any better. So they say like, oh, I work in a restaurant, as a server. You know, there's a couple of people that we know as just servers.
Yeah.
And even if they kind of game the system a little bit, we know the Dude Baby moniker. You know. I be making like $300 a night, baby.
Baby, they making them dollars rain.
They making them dollars rain on me, baby. I made like $250.
Sure, we just had somebody get fired not that long ago.
About gaming?
Not gaming. She was using hers, her mom's, her sister's, and her dad's rewards account.
Hell yeah.
To take stuff off of tickets and stuff like that.
I don't understand why that's a bad thing. I get it how you're...
I mean, it like, I get what you're saying, but I mean, technically it's embezzling.
It's organized crime. Not necessarily, because isn't there... I mean...
Yeah, because you're stealing from the company. It's
true.
Embezzling.
You're right.
It's embezzling in a sense. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, somebody's going to claim it somewhere.
What a scam, though.
Yeah. Well, there was the other one. Remember that I told you she had... We have these BOGO cards that we used to give out.
Yeah, I remember where you would
$25
and then you get like a 5.
Yeah, they would give you. Yeah, this one would give you 25 off though. It would cover a 16-inch Chef Select. So it's like the Dawn or the Brooklyn or something like that, right? It covered it, the entire price. When they caught her, the night that they caught her, she had 8 of them on her fucking thing.
Dang.
Not including the other tips and everything that she got through the night, the cash tips.
So
credit card.
8 of them. So she pocketed
$200 just from the cards.
What a scam, dude! You got okay. I'm not saying that's not illegal or in that she should get away with it.
That's illegal.
No, I know, but besides that, you got to give it up to her a little bit as far as the ingenuity and the wherewithal of being like, I can make bank, I could clean up out here, and she went for it.
When I was talking to JV about it the other day, I was like, dude, when I saw the first time I worked with her, because I mean, you know, we used to, you know, 2 bartenders at a night, you know. When I worked with her the first time, we made like 4 something a piece. And I was like, I didn't say it then, but in my head, I was already like, you're doing something wrong. So the next time that I worked with her, I was like, you just deal with the drawer and I'll deal with everything else. I'll do the cleaning. I'll do the customers. And I'm like, that way. And I knew something was going to pop off. That's why I was like, I don't do shit with the drawer. I just show up and I fucking work the customers and I clean. She does the drawer and the money. I do everything else. That's just the deal we had.
So that way, when she's doing the slippery shit on the side, it can't be pinned on you.
Yeah, I don't know
because she was technically splitting the shit with you. So you're all like, "This is dirty money, dude."
Yeah, basically,
this money's so dirty.
This is blood money. It's just got pizza sauce all over it. I washed it really easy. I'm just kidding.
You're like,
that's crazy. But yeah, dude. That one thing I will say, working in a restaurant, it is never boring. Never boring.
It's not. It can't be. There's people.
No way, dude.
Music. There's food.
There's sluts. There's bums. There's fucking. Just yesterday, I don't know what happened, dude. I don't even know what happened. But I had the door open yesterday, right? The garage door for the bar. Mm-hmm. And some people were complaining that it was cold. So a lot of my tables were wanting to move because they're like, oh, it's too cold right here. Whatever. My table wanted to move. So I went up to the host and was like going to go and tell them, hey, you know, like, table wants to move. They're cold. I don't know what happened. But one of the other servers, dude, is like literally in his face. And she's like, bro, she's like getting crazy with him. And like almost to the point where, you know, you do that like thing where you, but yeah, I don't want piece. I want the whole thing. But I was like, I guess I'll go tell the other host. And I just walked off. I was like, dude, what the fuck happened, dude? And she came up to me. She's like, nah, fuck that. Yeah, fucking and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't really care that much.
Did you see that video of the guy beating the shit out of a waiter at Pizza Hut? It's like a black guy beating the shit out of a lady, being like, And they said in the comments, it's funny. They said everyone's like, yeah, they didn't show the whole video that she spit on him. I'm like, dude, just spit back. You don't gotta fucking
I don't know,
rain
dude.
the hands down on somebody.
Spitting is one of those.
It's offensive. Yeah, it's worse than a punch.
Dude, I said this the other day. I said that I was talking to one of the guys, and I was like, I don't know, dude. I think I might rather get slapped in the face in front of a group of people than to get spit on.
I might kill someone spitting on me.
Yeah, dude. Like, legitly, it's one of those things that will, like, I feel like I would just, like...
Snap.
I'm like, dude, that's so, like...
Because it's humiliating, it's disgusting, it's disrespectful, and, like, even
it's
if you...
biohazard.
Yeah, even if you block it. You could block a punch, dodge a punch. Like, if you block spit, like, you still got spit on you.
Yeah.
So it's I think that's a very visceral reaction. And women need to stop doing shit thinking that men aren't going to do anything back. I'm not saying men should and that it's okay and that I condone it. But if a woman goes up to anybody and antagonizes them and think that they are immune to consequences,
Yeah.
I think that's just a very foolhardy approach.
Yeah, I'm not
on
gonna-
how to deal with life, dude. It's
I'm
like
not gonna walk up to a guy with a gun and call him a bitch.
Yeah.
like that's just stupidity.
I'm not gonna walk up to a bigger guy than me
Yeah,
and get up in their face and say "fuck
Yeah.
you, bitch, I'll fuck you up." I'm not gonna do that unless I'm
I
prepared.
Agree. I agree. They shouldn't do that to you, but also like don't put yourself in the situation. Like,
Dude,
you know what I mean?
just ask
Like,
Snooki. Do you ever remember what happened to Snooki on Jersey Shore?
I'm like, dude, Chris Brown wasn't even that big, and he beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Chris Brown
dude.
don't play that shit, Rihanna.
Bam, bam, bam.
Where was your umbrella when he was raining down those blows on you? Oh my god, dude.
You know, it was. You know,
You know that Chris Brown is not his full name. His full name is Chris Brown Belt. He's actually a karate master.
dude. Oh, that's fucking awesome. You know what's funny? You know what song was playing whenever he beat her? That was her. You on the floor. You on the floor. Indeed, I can run it, run it.
He was chasing her. I'm gonna catch you. I'm running, running.
He didn't even need a chaser. Apparently, he did it right there in the fucking car,
In
dude.
the car, in the Maserati.
Boom, right up against the fucking glass and everything, bro.
Boom, on the no fucking. He was slamming her head into the dashboard.
Dude,
That's Corinthian leather.
Dude, it looks crazy. Did you ever see the pictures of when she got beat, dude? 'Cause
Yeah.
They put it on like the down low for a while because I think she didn't want it to be seen. I think she was like embarrassed by it.
I would too. I would be too.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I wouldn't want anybody to see I got my ass kicked, but I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing in general. And poor Rihanna, beautiful. She bounced back like a mud. Now she with a real thug.
Well, she was gonna bounce back. Like,
Yeah.
The sad part is
On that booty?
Chris Brown was too.
Don't you?
Like, it's just that scene that just proves that women don't know how to make good decisions.
I will say that Chris Brown definitely took a hit in his career, which he should have. I mean,
No,
he
he
hit
didn't.
Rihanna, and then everybody
Chris Brown
hit
has
his
more
career.
fans now than ever.
Yeah, but I don't think he's not A-lister at all. Like Rihanna is technically Rihanna did the Super Bowl not too long ago. Chris Brown will be lucky if he ate his cereal out of a Super Bowl.
Let's see. I mean, this doesn't really prove anything.
I mean, he hasn't released an album. He hasn't released any, like, not that anybody.
Okay, you're right. Rihanna's significantly bigger, but
Oh yeah,
I mean, Chris Brown is no small. Chris Brown has 60 million followers on Spotify.
Now, have you ever seen his compound? Like the place where he fucking, I don't know if it's his house or just where he like radio podcasts out of. That dude's fucking, like, he's fine. He's just not going to be famous, but he had enough money
He still
to make
tours
money.
and all kinds of stuff, dude.
Yeah, but who goes to see that shit? You know who still tours?
A lot of people.
You know who still tours to this
A
day?
lot of people
Do
go
you
to
know
see
who
him.
still tours? Ja Rule. You really think he's doing well?
Yeah, Joe Rule doesn't have 60 million followers on fucking Spotify.
Let's see. Let's see how
my
many
God.
Ja Rule has.
Joe Rule's not even on Spotify, probably.
Yes, he is, dude. He owns half of it. He was with Ashanti in 08.
He has 6.9 million followers.
That's a lot.
Chris Brown has 10 times that much.
That's true. Do you know they're saying? I was listening to a podcast with musicians, and they were talking about how it used to work as far as royalties in their album sales because they were on the cutting edge, the crossover between mainly people got their music through albums,
Yeah.
and then it slowly started going toward the internet and streaming, which was a new thing, and now that's the predominant thing. And they said, back in the day when we first came out, our first two albums, record sales meant money. So if you sold 100,000 albums in a week, that was a big deal because people had to go and spend $20.
Yeah. On your CD.
Yeah. So in 1 week, your album made $2 million for the record company.
Yeah.
And say whatever percentage you got from that. I mean, even if it was, a certain percentage to where every band member got in 1 week, like, oh, we all made $150,000. You just made a doctor's salary in a week.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you had to record the album, blah, blah, blah. But, that was just from the album sales, not including the merch sales, the touring, anything else that comes along with that. But he's like, back then album sales meant something. So
Yeah.
in 1 week, you sold 100,000 albums. You sold 500,000 albums in a week. That was a big thing, and you got paid. He says now, since it's streaming, he says the equivalent of one album. And he's like, this is how it works in the music industry now, to where for streams, you have to get, if I'm not mistaken, like 100. It was either like 15,000. It was something like 150,000 streams. It was something like that. 150,000 streams is one album sale. So you have to get, for the same royalty of one album back in the day, you would have to get like 150,000 streams. Maybe not on the whole album or the whole but like streams, even if there was just one song.
Per song, yeah.
That was the equivalent of one royalty for one album sale. And that's how it works now. So someone who's getting like, oh, I have 100 million streams, which is a lot, and they probably still do get paid. They're probably only getting paid like 15% of that worth of album.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's weird how it works now. And I bet you it's a nightmare trying to not only become anything, but to make any money off of it. Because so many people now, especially
that's why nobody's signing to labels anymore.
Yeah, they're all doing independent releases.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this guy? I don't know anything about him, but I've been seeing it. This guy named Mark Piler or whatever. He wrote, produced, directed, and starred in his own film. And he's a YouTube star, apparently. And he did his whole movie himself and released it independently of any studio in theaters. And they say it's actually doing really well, and that it's running in theaters in about 4,000 theaters in the nation. Yeah, they were like, that's a major release. So if this guy's doing it, and so far it's getting great reviews, it's doing very well success, like money wise of people going to see it. This guy could lay a foundation where it's like a YouTube podcast, everything, where they're bypassing Hollywood again, to where people might start making and releasing their own movies.
Dude, that would be badass, because I remember we were talking about this the other day about like Jews running the Hollywood and stuff like that. That's like a really big thing right now. And I saw this thing the other day. It came up and it says that, how did he I think I saved it, but he was basically saying like, for every 5 million that you spend on a movie, you can claim 25 million on your taxes the following year.
So you think it's like also a way to just clean up tax wise for people to put in money for movies that who cares if they do well or not, we can write them off?
Yep.
Because it's like a work thing. That's crazy. I mean, obviously there's an incentive to make money back on it, but even if they don't, they just write it off. And
they were basically saying, they were like, oh, who's the ones who run Hollywood? And they do the little Jew thing. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. And I was like, oh. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. Because you just got to think, if that's possible, that people can bypass Hollywood with movies, the kind of shit that they probably could make. Because the problem with Hollywood,
we're gonna get a lot more fan fakes,
but not only that, we could probably get better movies. Because realistically, and we've talked about this before, movies are in service of the people who are financing it. It's kind of like lobbying.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
if I'm paying for it, I need it to be what I want. For whatever reason, whether it's to make money or if I'm the fucking one just paying for it.
Yeah.
But if it was crowdfunded to where, hey, this is what the audience wants. Who cares about who's in it, if it's a big name or not?
Yeah.
To draw people to watch it. If it's good, people will watch it. I've seen AI things where if this, like, where it's either a movie trailer or a small thing of the movie of like, oh, what if?
Yeah.
And everybody always says, dude, this is what this should be. I saw one the other day. It's an AI clip. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's of Mortal Kombat. And it's Shao Kahn walking up to a throne, and he's giving a speech to his generals in the army about Raiden and Mortal Kombat. Everything looks fucking cool. The way it looks, like the aesthetic, the shots, the voices, everything about it. And people are like, holy shit, this is what Mortal Kombat movies should be. And if it's not this, fuck it.
Yep. I agree.
And people don't get it because it had like a 90s feel, but it looked crisp. And people are like, this is what it should be. I've seen stuff of Ninja Turtles, of Spider-Man, of Dragon Ball Z, to where they could make a whole movie of this. And people are like, this is the movie that should exist for this IP.
Exactly.
Not anything else. It shouldn't be, it just should be good. But it can't. It can't be. I've seen clips of, I forgot what director it was. It was like a really famous director, and he's shooting a shot for a movie. It's like Christopher Nolan, someone up there like that.
Yeah.
And a producer is right next to him while he's on the camera, like filming or watching one of the shots back. And they're like, okay, we're going to need to like take like 2 minutes out of this scene. And he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking? He's like, why? That doesn't even make any sense. He's like, you're not servicing them. He's like, it's 2 fucking minutes. This doesn't fuck you. And of course he has to do it, but he's like frustrated with the idea of I'm making something. It's like going up to fucking Picasso and being like, can you use less blue? Fuck you. I'm painting here, dude.
I wish they would have said that in Avatar.
Less blue?
Dude, I never get that movie, bro. Like,
Part 1 was good, but I saw a video the other day where someone
the reason I didn't watch the other ones.
Someone put up a shot from Part 1, from Part 2, and Part 3. And it's the exact same shot, frame for frame. And they're like, dude, they literally recycled this exact frame in all 3 movies. The first 1 and 2 were identical. 3, it was identical up to a certain point, and then it changed a little bit, and then it was identical again. To where it's like a good 2 or 3 minutes of this scene, of a big action scene, and they completely just reused something.
Dude, for one, the first Avatar is basically fucking live action Fern Gully.
No, I agree, but it's good. I loved it.
It's not in any way like
I never watched the other
aesthetically pleasing.
I love it. Yeah, I do.
To me, everybody's like, "Oh my god, it looks so great. The graphics are good." I'm like, "Dude, the plants are blue, the waters are blue, the animals are blue, the people are blue, the trees are blue.
It's beautiful.
Like, there's fucking everything is fucking blue. What's so aesthetically pleasing about this fucking movie?"
I have that blue and all that I wear.
I am blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die.
Have you ever seen that music video?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck.
Like 3 French guys in a breakdancing outfit in like a spaceship.
They still do shows and stuff.
Fighting and then performing for aliens.
Yeah.
I love it. I remember seeing that on MTV before I was going to school in the morning.
I still don't know the real lyrics.
I don't think they're real lyrics. Because even...
Because they're supposed to be aliens, right?
The song says...
At least that's what I interpreted.
The song is literally called Blue, and then in parentheses it says da ba dee. Blue da ba dee da bo die, blah bo dee da bo die, da ba dee da bo die.
Who the fuck sings this song?
Eiffel 65 or Eiffel 56.
Here we go.
What is it? Eiffel what?
65.
There you go. You remember when Iron Man 3 opens with this?
Yeah. It is da ba dee.
Yeah.
Da ba dee.
Yeah.
That's like that one Michael Jackson song. He's actually saying,
Mama say, Mama samba, mambo sap. Mama say, Mama samba, mambo sap.
What fucking song is that? That's funny. But yeah, he's actually saying something right there. It's not very complicated, but he's actually saying things.
Something.
Yeah, kike me, sue me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Talking about the Jews.
Talking about the Jews. We know. And I thought of a funny name for that clip because I need to make that clip where I was all like, I was going to put MJ M'd by the Jays. I still got to make that clip, but it's going to be really funny.
Out of this world on Jupiter. No? Okay. That's pretty good, I thought.
It was like, I mean, it was witty, but not clever.
What is witty?
That's what you were.
Clever.
No, it's not. It's 2 different things, Falon.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Let's find out. Because I like being right.
Rarely you are.
Oh, really? Showing or characterized by quick and inventive verbal humor.
What's that?
Witty,
yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, now look up clever.
Clever's the same thing.
No, it's not. How are you going to look up just one and say, yep, that's the same?
Quick to understand, learn, and devise.
See, completely different. No, you dumb motherfucker.
Not. Quick Characterized by quick and inventive humor.
You're
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same.
No, it's snot. Anyway, moving on. Have you seen these videos of? Or
Yes.
I'm getting these videos in TikTok because I always watch them. It's like a thing where people film in public spaces until someone has a crash out and starts attacking them for filming them.
I'm allowed to do this. I can do this.
Yes.
It's totally legal.
Yes, man.
You're in a public place. I can film wherever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to your supervisor.
It's like, well, yeah.
Call your supervisor.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
You
show
can't
my ID.
film the bank. People are very uncomfortable, and they're like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Who
I think
cares?
I actually saw one the other day here in town where someone was filming a bank on Alameda and Everhart. And I was like, oh man, I wish I could just sit here and watch someone crash out, or like crash out myself and be like, what the fuck are y'all doing here? They don't want you filming in there, bro. What are you fucking doing here, bro?
I don't know if you saw it. I saw one the other day where I guess this girl's having a crash. It's here in Corpus. I don't know where. I can't tell, but she's in the middle of an intersection, a 4th Street intersection. And she's just crying. She's just bawling her eyes out. And she's like walking around in circles.
Oh, that's a witch from Left 4 Dead.
And
Don't shoot her.
Some people start like honking at her. And the guy who's recording, I guess she notices that he's recording. She goes up to his car and starts like banging on his window. She smashes his window.
It's a witch. I told you.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I wonder, because it's weird, because those people are saying we're exercising our First Amendment right, which is true, and that's a good thing. And then people are crashing out, which is also getting them the clip that they need to put. So it's like, are you really doing this? Is it serving? It does serve a purpose, but it's also kind of obvious that you're almost trolling for views.
You're just as bad.
Yeah, because if you were really doing that, then you wouldn't post the crash outs. Of course, it's entertaining. I'm going to watch it. Yeah, and I'm not hating, but people know you're being scummy because you're doing it just so someone can crash out, and then you get views, and then you get money from that.
You're right. You're a witch. That's magic. That's black magic.
It is.
That's black magic.
Because I get it that you can do that. You're exercising the right, so they can't take it away from you. But you hoping someone fucking gets crazy, so that way you could clip it and put that on because you're not going to show anybody else.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a lot of stuff. That's just the way
we should start doing that.
We're conditioned for. Yeah, we should just going up
we probably would get beat up for sure
or shot.
Yeah,
Probably.
For sure.
There's a lot of ghetto ass people here in Corpus because I watch a lot of videos and I don't know why that's become such a thing though. But people will randomly I see so many videos of people just doing dumb shit to random people on the streets. Just to get views. Yeah. Just to see them crash out.
Well, you remember, didn't you tell me that guy that did it?
Yeah, at the airport.
They shot him.
He was trying to see. I can imagine from the guy's point of view, because it's like a DoorDash driver or something that shot him. Mm-hmm. But this guy's just coming up to him and he's like, hey, can you help me with this? And I'm I think they also spoke 2 different languages. So it's there's also a language barrier, bro. I'm if I don't understand you and you're just walking up to me randomly, I don't even know you. And I keep telling you to get away and you don't move, eventually, I'm going to do something. It might take me a while, but
I wouldn't kill you.
A lot of other people. Well, I mean, I don't think he shot him with the intention to kill him.
He just shot him, though.
He shot him and because he was dude, get the fuck away from me.
What the fuck? Him a shove.
I actually, you know what? There was no language barrier because that's what a lot of people were pointing out. They were dude, he told you to leave him alone. He told you to back off. He told you all this stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how that's why I don't carry a gun because I feel like I'd kill a lot of people.
Let's bring this home because I'm about to crap my pants.
Okay.
The coffee.
Yeah, you fucking drink a gallon of fucking coffee every
Don't
time.
judge me.
I'm not. I'm just stating facts.
Don't judge me.
That's facts.
This is a half gallon, okay? Strike from the record.
You drink 2% because you think you can't.
Okay, so, okay. Let's think of a question of the day, and then we'll bring her home.
Okay.
If you were going to solicit door-to-door, if you were a door-to-door salesman, what do you think you'd have the highest success on selling? If if you had to sell something that you could be I could sell this easy.
That's a good one. I don't know. Blender.
Sell me it.
Huh?
Sell me a blender.
Can you do me?
No.
I want to be like Uncle Rico from fucking Napoleon Dynamite. Just take out this huge fucking all these figures is what I'm gonna do instead of the big ship.
Is a boat. Yeah.
I want that.
Oh, I want that. It's like, no, we still
I like that part. He rolls up his sleeves.
can't. She's like disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I thought would be funny if I was a door or salesman, I was like, you know what I could sell? No soliciting signs. And like, why are you bothering me? It's like, you know what would help with this so no one ever bother you again? One of these. Monthly subscription. Well, I'm going to leave it here. Monthly subscription, $10 a month. You leave it here, and anytime someone comes up that's not anybody you invited, it shoots them.
It's a no soliciting sign, and anytime somebody comes up to solicit, I'll come and solicit them.
Yes. I'll solicit them to not solicit you. You're welcome. That's pretty good, right?
You're welcome. Monthly subscription, $10.
Okay, it's duty time.
Get at me.
Get at me.